In this video, we're going to be talking about how to answer the behavioral-based question, tell me about yourself. Hey there, it's Will Vaughan from Your Career Mastery. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because there's more videos coming out each and every week to make you a more successful professional. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to answer the behavioral-based question, tell me about yourself. And I personally love this behavioral-based question because you know it's pretty much going to come up in almost every single job interview, which means if you prepare for it effectively, it can really set the tone and really give you a lot of confidence in terms of your communication style and your preparation coming into the job interview. So firstly, why do people ask this behavioral-based question in job interviews, and why do they usually use this question to open up the interview? Well, if you put yourself in the shoes of the person who's going to be running the interview and asking all the questions, it's a great, easy way just to open up the floor. If you're a recruiter or a hiring manager, you want to start the interview and just get a general feel for the person that you're interviewing. So you want to get a feel for their attitude, their vibe and their energy coming into the interview. You want to get a feel for their communication style and just build some initial rapport. But also, you've read their resume and you want to start getting a feel for not just their two-dimensional resume, but also get a bit of context around it and get a better feel for who this person is and what their professional experience is to date, and just really set up the interview and build some initial rapport. So when it comes to answering this question, really the key is in the preparation. I personally don't think that you need to overthink and memorize word for word an exact response to this behavioral-based question, but you do want to have a general feel for how you're going to answer it coming into the job interview. So depending on what the job interview is, you might decide to cherry pick specific things that you mention about your job history in this response to the question. And the key thing here is that when someone says, tell me about yourself or walk me through your resume, you don't want to use that as an excuse to waffle on for 10 minutes, but you also don't want to necessarily speak for just 20 seconds. There's a good middle ground where you can give enough information in your response that answers the question, but also gives the person who's interviewing you enough ammunition to ask questions about your experience and clarify certain things that they might want to come back to later in the job interview. So here's an example from my personal and professional experience, how I landed the job that I currently work in, which is for a multinational CPG company based here in Melbourne, Australia. Well, they're based in the States, but I work in the Melbourne office. And for my job interview for this current role as a senior marketing manager, they asked me, tell me about yourself at the start of the job interview. And here is roughly how I answered it. Yes, so as you know, my name is Will. I'm a digital marketing professional with over 10 years of experience in the field of digital marketing. I currently work for an insurance tech company as a content manager. I started there about 4 years ago as a content specialist and content writer, and I was promoted to content manager. So now in my current role, I manage the rollout of content across all of our 17 verticals. I manage the agency that produces all the content, as well as all of the legal and compliance and commercial approvals inside the business that I currently work in. I also work across a number of key projects with a variety of stakeholders across our search engine optimization team and our product team to make user experience enhancements to the website. I also work very closely with our commercial team to ensure that our content marketing strategy aligns with the commercial goals of our business and our partners. And before my current role, I was working for a very small agency as a digital marketing copywriter, which gave me a lot of experience in the field of writing copy for digital marketing and different digital marketing formats, channels, and campaigns, including email, Facebook ads, community management, Google search, all those sort of performance-based channels, which gave me a really great foundation in terms of the field of digital marketing that I've since built on in my current role. And before that role, I was working as a freelance content writer for a variety of small businesses in Australia. So the key thing here is that you don't need to reinvent the wheel with your response to this behavioral-based question. You really just want to give them a very high-level top line overview of your current experience and how you've showed career progression, and also how you've built foundations, and sort of tell the story of your career in terms of where you are in your current role, an overview of your broader experience, but also where you came to before that and how you've shown progression. You've moved forward and taken on new levels of responsibility and skills and impact in all the different roles that you've had. So that's it for today. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any questions about this video and the content, if you've got a job interview coming up, leave your questions in the comments below and I'll get back to you. But like I said, hope you got value from this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.